actually going to have more energy by the end of the program. Full circle now, when we have this simple hourglass of our spine, our solar plexus rotating around our lunar plexus. Your feet are in the ground. I want you to do this 10 times so that your whole body is starting to coordinate its motion together. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. When we go the other direction, what I want you to do is free up your legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Careful you're not around any pointed objects when you're starting to fling your body around. Onto the hips. We did big circles in the beginner program. I want you to start to coordinate so you're using more of your joints. So we're going to start with a front, side, back, side. This is going to be a smaller circle than in the beginner's program. This is just your pelvis that's moving through. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want back injuries, don't move your hips. If you want back injuries, don't move your hips. If you want to abate that problem and actually have a strong root, get the range of motion back in your hips. It's a problem area. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you do it in front of a mirror, it might look freaky, but you'll be able to detect where you have little bumps in your movement. So, onto the hips. We're going to start now with a large figure 8 with this range of motion. Back circle, front circle. Back circle, front circle. We did that small circle. Now we're doing 2 large circles. And we're only going to do this for 5, and then we're going to switch directions. Notice how it's starting to coordinate more and more of your joints. For 5. Now, with the legs, our hips are loose, so now from this point we can move our legs. We're going to begin now. We covered this in the beginning program, the range of motion. We're going to coordinate it together with circles. Out in front of you, starting with your left leg, you have a quadrant. We're going to go 5 in one direction, and we're going to go 5 in the opposite direction. If you have trouble, grab a hold of something to balance yourself, but work for functional balance. Do smaller circles in order to stay on one leg. That's 5 with the front, out to the side. I'm going to do them a little higher now, and the reason being I want you to look forward to having more balance so that you can reach further. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, to the rear. When you're in the rear, you have a rear quadrant. Start with outside, 3, 4, and 5. Switch directions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But that's only one leg. You have to switch to the other. Front circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch directions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch directions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To the rear, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And switch directions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Let's take all those ranges of motion and put them together into one large circle. I'm going to give you an angle so that we're going to start in the front, come all the way to the side, which means go slowly as you carry through. The slower you go, the more you'll increase your functional balance. We're only going to be doing this 3 times in one direction. The more that you slow down, the more your body will root into the ground, and the greater your tendon strength. Switch directions. Come from the back, all the way to the front. Try not bend your knee on the risen leg. Last one. Keep your knee bent on the posted leg. Switch directions onto the other leg. All the way to the back. 2, 3, nice slow motion, switch directions. 1, 2, and 3. Relax your legs because we're going to move on to the knees. Bring your leg up, circle in front, circle behind, circle in front, circle behind. As you relax, we're going to do this 10 times. You're forming a figure 8 with your knee. And switch directions. Clockwise in front, counter and back. Clockwise, counter. Clockwise, counter. Let your knee carry through this loosely. That's 10. Switch the other leg. Counter in front, clockwise and back. Counter in front, clockwise and back. For 10, switch directions. When you're doing this, try and keep it up parallel to the plane of the earth. So you're working on your knee. That's 8, 9, and 10. We've worked our whole legs. So now we're going to bring it all together in our body. Coordinate these joints together back to our 4-corner balance drill. This time, when you bring your leg up, point your toes straight out. Relax. We're going to hold this for 10. Point your toes like a dancer's arch. Bend your knee outside. Point your leg straight out. For 10. Hold it. Point your toes. Bend your knee. Straight back. This time, all the way out and reach. For 10. Bring your knee in. We're going to come straight back out again. Lock your knee out. For 10. This time, bring your foot up into your lap. Just like before, your knee's going to come out. But this time, bring your arms up. Inhale, then exhale. Go as low as you feel comfortable, but then hold it, relaxing your body. Back up, bring your foot off, and set it down. You're not done yet. I'll start from the front this time. 45-degree stance. Bring your foot up. If you're having trouble with your balance, go lower, but I want you to coordinate the rest of your body. Bend your knee, turn your leg out. If you're having trouble staying afloat, picture that you have a rope tied to your body, somewhere out in front of you. Bend your knee to the rear. When you reach, pull your toes back towards your heel and push. Hold that for 10. Bring your knee back in, up, and reach out again. Breathe out. Relax. Hold it for 10. Bring it in. Grab your own foot. Put it in your lap. Bring your hands up. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hand out to count. And I want you to go as low as you're comfortable, but I want you to find a point of stability and relax. Back up. Place your foot down. We're going to end a breathing drill. Instead of arms straight up, we're going to bring them out in a circle and drop. Inhale. Exhale. This is a good position in the morning. Do this towards your rising sun. Good affirmation. Start the day. Coordination is something we build over the years. So if you get some of the exercises in the program, doesn't mean that you stop. Keep doing this program until you feel the movement grow. As you coordinate, then you'll start to refine. The advanced program happens because of your work here. See you next time.